The journey in US was very different. I remember flying from Dubai, London, New York. At New York Airport was an interesting experience because I took 2 hours for the bus to take me from terminal, which I arrived, to the terminal, which Delta Airline will take me to Atlanta. I don't know which bus to get into until I get into that. And I froze to death in those 2 hours because I wasn't ready. It was January. But I arrived to Atlanta and I went and Shawqi welcomed me at the airport. A beautiful apartment, clean things. Next day, I drive in a car. I don't go walking in buses. I went to the shopping mall. Where is the shopping mall in Baghdad? Okay, was little, old bazaar with, all the crowded things. The life was very, very luxurious compared to Baghdad. Was very comfortable. By nature, as you know, America, sophisticated country, system, organizations. I mean, having a telephone in my apartment was something big, which I didn't have in Baghdad. So I have to go to that barber shop or have to go to the telecommunication company in Baghdad to book a call international and pay in advance and stay in the queue. Here, I just at home wake up and I dial and I can talk to my mother. Everything was very different. Everything was very convenient. Everything was available, I give you a story. In Baghdad, when I was living with the family, used to take a shower once a week, only Friday, because they don't have the facility to take a shower every day. So it was, most of the time weather was cold in the winter and they will heat the bathroom, and I will take the queue and take a shower once on Friday. So I arrived in Georgia with Shawqi, and next day I didn't take a shower. So in the evening, Shawqi asked me, "You didn't take a shower today, you want to take a shower tomorrow?" So I said, naturally, without realizing, is tomorrow Friday? And he laughed and he said, why has to be Friday? I said, I don't know, I'm used to take a shower on Friday. Not being able to take a shower every day. I remember I walked into Shawqi's bathroom and there were 3 brushes and 2 types of toothpaste. Shawqi, is anybody else living here? He goes, no. I said, why you have 3 brush? In Baghdad, to have a 1 brush, I have to go to Kuwait and buy my Colgate. It was a much change of life. The challenges there in the beginning was the English, language. My language was, I said, very weak. And after a few weeks, Shawqi told me, listen, the university will not get you, the perfect language. You'll be able to read and write. You need to communicate. When you go out, you remember in Georgia, you have to say, hey, y'all, okay? And it's nothing, they're not going to learn it in the university. There's a very southern accent. So he said, just interact with people, make friends. And I start interacting with people, making friends, and how I, learn my English there. In America, people are very nice. So you walk in the mall, and if I bump into somebody by mistake, my shoulder, his shoulder, he will say sorry, rather than me saying sorry. You walk into elevator, you don't know anybody, and not only the smile, they'll ask you, hi, how are you, from where are you? They open conversation with a stranger like me very easily. That was an experience, how you can be nice to people, even you don't have to know them, So America, there were a lot of good experience. Again, there the independency was higher. I have to rent my own apartment. I have to buy my car. I have to pay my insurance. I have to worry about my bills. Okay, that was the biggest challenge. I always spend more than I earn. That was a bad thing which I did. I used to travel every quarter. I visited more than 30 states. I drove from Georgia to Seattle when I admitted to University of Washington. I went to California. I went to Washington, D.C. I went to the White House tour. I went to see the, New York and all the, tour of New York. We went to Disneyland in Florida. I remember in the summer of 1979. It was a very, very different experience. In my life, I am very lucky. I have seen a lot and I've experienced a lot. So my first journey to Baghdad has been amazing. My going to America was a very different experience. My working in Abu Dhabi and Gasco was again a very different experience, okay? And then going in my own business. So I went through different experiences. Would I say one is better than others? No, the question is not better. The question, everyone was a different. Abu Dhabi was very different than Georgia, no doubt about it, in 82, okay? And Baghdad was very different than Atlanta in 75 or 76. Abu Dhabi was very different experience. To be honest, the first 2 years, was a difficult experience because Abu Dhabi was just growing.